Roger, you qualified for your 11th straight appearance here when you won Wimbledon. How much have you been looking forward to coming back to London again?
Well, I was always hoping to come back to London 3 times this year, for Wimbledon, the Olympics, and then for the World Tour finals. So now that it's upon us, it's a great feeling, really. I'm very motivated, very excited. It's been a good and tough and long season. Exciting because of 4 different Grand Slam champions, because of, just I think many interesting stories again this year on the ATP World Tour, and here we are now playing the big sort of finale, the season-ending tournament, and it's now we know the groups, we know what to expect, and it starts tomorrow, so it's really exciting. And from my side, obviously, I've played in many of the World Tour finals, but I think this one has a special taste to it.
You've won this event 6 times. You're a double defending champion. What is it about the format that has led you to be so successful, do you think?
Yeah, it's true. It's a bit of a different situation. You could actually lose a match and still win the tournament. I think I was able to do that once. But it has a big impact on you if you do lose, just because you feel like normally you shouldn't be around anymore, because in tennis you lose, you leave. So I'm just hoping to play a good, solid tournament. And I like the concept of the round robin. It really is different. You have guaranteed 3 matches, and I think that is exciting for the fans. Everybody knows what to expect. You can plan a little bit, which in a knockout system, in the way we normally have our tournament set up, you can't really do that, and that's why it's a good setup, and maybe makes me play better. Who knows?
When you mentioned the draw, do you allow yourself to consider yourself a clear favourite to top that Group B?
Look, I mean, I think my head-to-heads are good against all the other guys in the group, but then Federer has played really well at the World Tour finals always, so obviously not to underestimate there. Tipsarevic beat Djokovic here last year on this court, so I know how well he can play. And then also Del Potro, he's just beaten me, so there is danger also in my group, but obviously it would be a great help for me to win my first match and take some pressure off. But then again, it all depends on how strong the other guys are as well. If there's one really weak link in your group, also that can have big effects on how then you need to play and how you need to win. So I'll just focus on trying to win as many matches as I can and hopefully qualify for the semis. That's always the first goal once you enter the World Tour finals.
Do you professional players allow yourself to spare a thought for somebody like Rafa, a good friend of yours, not being able to make it this week?
Absolutely. I mean, he's definitely going to be missed by us, the players, but also by the fans. And then I guess once the tournament gets underway, you just have to sort of block it out and just go with whatever's thrown at you from your opponents, in the press, and so forth. But no doubt about it that if Rafa were here, it would be maybe a little bit more exciting. But regardless, I think this place creates a lot of energy. The O2 Arena is amazing, plus obviously with Andy Murray here, who's had a great season, winning Olympics, and then also his first Grand Slam, to see him playing again here in Britain is going to be exciting, and Djokovic finishing world #1. There's many good stories around, so I think to a degree you have to almost forget that Rafa Sanders is not around right now.
With that Wimbledon win and the 3 Masters Thousands and the other tournament wins, where do you sort of rank this year amongst your best?
Well, it was extremely solid. I think I achieved semi-finals in all tournaments except at one tournament in Miami this year. So overall, I've played extremely consistent, and that's why also my first goal is to get to another semis here, this year. So I would only have one tournament I didn't reach the semis at. So it's been very super consistent. Didn't have any really dips as the results show, and then I played great. I had a busy season. Obviously, with Olympics in it that made it much more difficult to plan. But I'm happy I got back to world #1 and won Wimbledon and won so many Masters 1000s and ATP events. I'm just really happy how things went. Stayed pretty much injury-free throughout. Little things here and there, but nothing major. I'm happy I survived well, and now it's only 1 week to go. So you just give everything you have left, and then you crash on a beach somewhere in the world. So we'll see how it goes.